I'm Marlow Diggs. Welcome to my MPC COOKUP. Today we're here at the 8mm record store. They don't just sell records, they have turntables, cassette players. There's just so much in here. Soul, African, this is where I'm gonna dig, man, for sure. Rock stuff. Then you come to the jazz and stuff right here. This is where I dig most of the time. I'm trying to get into Japanese jazz because those guys there, man, they just make great music. This is the African section right here, and this is where I've been this month. Wow. See, I like this sort of things, man. Spiritual. We got an organ, and it's bound to have some beautiful choruses in it. George Benson, beautiful guitar. Mahalia, she's got a beautiful voice. Vibrant Zimbabwe. I mean, it's gotta have samples. Let's take these back to the lab. These ones, this, and let's cook something up. And this is what I look for. I just look for these instruments that are separate from drums, just instruments that are alone. That thing right there. Whew. Okay, so that's it. That's a chop. So I'm just going to go into the program edit, open up the sample right here in the program. Right, so I'm just going to be moving the start point and end point and just getting all the chops in here. You see all that click, can take that away just by going into the envelope. That's gone. Easy. And one of the cool things about the MPC is that you have this feature now, which is the tail length. And when you have such a small chop like that, you can actually extend that. And it becomes this huge chord playing along. We can extend that a bit further. Right, so I finished chopping everything up. And I've actually taken it down by 3 semitones. I like to start with samples that have some bass to it. That just gives a nice rich harmonic content for just to start the beat. And then after that, I'm going to start layering samples on top. I loaded up some of my drums in here. Got kick, low kick, high kick. Got a rim shot layered with a snare just below that. Some hi-hats, and I actually took this, just a shaker. I took it from the record as well. Drop it down to 86 BPM. That's where I like to work usually. Just nudging some of these notes here, just a tiny little bit. All right. Make that closer to the other kick. Right, and that's about it. I'm going to add a flavor plugin to the program just so I can get some nice texture out of it. Yeah, I got my cuts, I got my drum loop. It's just a matter of having some fun and just trying to find combinations. Right, so that's a place to start. I'm going to record that in. And right now, what I'm going to be doing, this is how I work a lot of the times. I just go to a new track, I duplicate the program, create a new program with the same samples. I add a filter to it. So the filter is a high pass or a band pass. So I can just get the high side of the sample, so the higher frequencies. And that way I can play together with the bass. So I have bass in one track and then I layer all the rest of the sample on another track. I also wanted to add some vocal chops to the beat, so I took it from this record. I have it already sliced up on the pads. And now I'm just going to try and layer them together and try to find a sequence that goes well with the rest of the beat. I'm Maarlo Diggs. This was my MPC COOKUP here with the MPC X Special Edition. And now just get out my studio. I'm going to keep making some tracks. Peace. Chicoria, Gary Burton, Chicoria. My stash from Southern Africa, right here.